Hey gang, Jason here with something a little different. You saw in the video where I unboxed this package of toys. I got myself a Komatsu PC 210 LC11. I think is how we're probably gonna pronounce that. But it's a Komatsu, backhoe, excavator, whatever you want to call it, whatever they call it in your neck of the woods. Let's take a look at this box. So nice open front here, so you can see the machine inside. Like the blue and yellow Komatsu graphics, I think those look pretty good. Made by First Gear. Moving around here, and then if we come back here, you've got all sorts of stats on this machine. So I think that's pretty neat. I do really like that they added this into the box. I think that's really cool. I kind of wish they would do that on tractors and things like that. I wish we could see Erdl and SpecCast doing that sort of thing. I just think that would be cool. One thing I think I did notice, I was hoping for a weight on here, but I don't think they have a weight on here, so that's okay. I just thought it might be kind of an interesting fact to have on there. Moving back to this side, we just got that, and then this side's basically the same as that. So what I'm going to do is we'll get this open. In fact, I'll just do it on camera. I've already had this out of the package, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And I say that, but sometimes things give you trouble. But it's just sliding right back out here, no problem. And then we're just gonna slide that open. And it did not have any tie downs with it. It's just in there, and it's secured enough with the clamshell packaging that it's fine. And then this kind of snaps in under this plastic a little bit, so it really adds, just kind of keeps it in place. Really adds some rigidity to the whole thing. Keeps it where it should. Anyway, here is the Komatsu excavator. So the PC 210. Very nicely detailed, first of all, I think. Especially for 1/64 scale. This is 1/64 scale. As I've said many times, we need more 1/64 scale construction equipment. I think there's a rather large untapped market there. I know most construction guys are 150, like the diehard guys are 150. I get that. But just think of the potential for displays and dioramas and things like that in this 1/64 scale. So you can see moving this thing moves pretty easily, but the important thing is it stays where you put it. I mean, I can pretty much put it in any position here, and it will stay in that position. That's important. I think that's, especially if you're going to have this on a diorama or something like that. This same situation, I'm going to try to put this in several positions just to show that stays put, and then I'm going to extend this just to kind of get as maximum leverage on that as I can. And again, stays put. I think that's really great. The bucket here is very, very stiff. It does move, but it's pretty stiff to get it going, especially if you kind of have it in that position. But that's not a complaint. That's probably not a bad thing at all, because again, it'll stay where you want it. I love that we get the hydraulic lines here. I think that's really nice. You get another set here. And of course, these are kind of more body colored, kind of hardwired in there. And then we've got some pretty nice handrail detail here, as well as here. If we go up here, you can see, of course, this is kind of your step on to get up here to the engine area and all of that, and then you've got step grip there. So I think that's really cool, really neat, and you can even see the detail kind of even carries on down into the center of the machine there. So I think that's really well done. The interior of this, it's going to be hard to get a good solid video of the interior of this, but it's nice. It's pretty well done. You can see you've got a console here, and then on your arms of the chair, you do have joysticks on either side, so just like we would expect the real thing to be. Got some vents there that probably don't show up too well, but they look pretty cool, pretty nice. And then kind of same thing back here, kind of more engine vents. I imagine there's some cooling and things of that nature back in that area. And then if we look under, it's pretty plain Jane under here. And then you've kind of got your stamping here from that you would expect on most collectible toys. This does just swing all the way. It will pivot all the way. The tracks do roll. These are like a plastic track, so it's not a rubber material. So I suspect we're simulating like a metal track here. Now, they do roll. I have to apply quite a bit of down pressure to get those to roll, but that's okay. I mean, I'm not, this is a $60 piece, so I don't think you're going to go, hand this over and playing with it in the carpet too much. Kind of the other things I notice, all the graphics are good, nice and crisp, look good, colors are great. Really like that a lot. The color in general is good. I don't see too much that's off. Cylinder colors a little more of a darker yellow than your main arm and all that stuff, but not enough to hurt it. I don't, and I'm not even, it's not even a complaint necessarily. It's just an observation. And then looking straight on here, of course, we've got our hydraulic lines with our big rams here as well. So anyway, get a look at the backside. So yeah, really neat. So this is, I don't have a whole lot of construction equipment, and what I have is pretty. Well, it's Diecast Masters. It's kind of the more, almost like a more play level of construction. So I'm pretty excited to get this into the collection, and in fact, they do have a dozer as well, and I may get that on my list and try to pick that up down the road. It's going to be a little bit, but cause it's also about $60. So that would be a little while, but down the road, maybe I can get a dozer to match this, because I do think this is a really neat piece of equipment. I could see this getting a little bit of use over on Dogtown, cleaning out some drainage ditches and things like that. In our neck of the woods, where we are, we're in the river bottoms of the Mississippi River here in Illinois, and so drainage is pretty much all artificial, if you will. It's all dug. All the ditches are dug. They're not really natural. And so what happens is every few years you come through with an excavator, pretty much like this, and you dig out your ditches, kind of get any sediment that's gone into there. You're getting rid of the trees and bushes and things that you don't want in some spots. So anyway, that's how it works, and so that's what this would be used for. And I think I can find a spot over on Dogtown for that. Anyway, guys, appreciate you watching, and as always, it's an honor. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have yourselves an awesome day, and happy tractor hunting.